I just shot my shot at this little
fine, wonderful, succulent,
What Megan say?
edible, chocolate.
Girl, I will wobble, you gobble, you take you up, Bob.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with another video. As you see by the title, I'm giving y'all a story time today. This story time is going to be interesting. Kind of, I don't know, I'm not giving the person away, but you can see by the title, I'm giving y'all the story time that people been waiting for. People DM me talking about, I know it's people on the sports team, I know you mess with them, kind of calling me a hoe. But we're not going to get into it. But you already know, before I get into this story time, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more. Follow me on my social media. It will be on the screen somewhere at the bottom, top, side. I don't know where I'm going to put it, depending on what I'm feeling like when I'm editing. But yeah, I'm doing too much talking. But let me just stop all of this talking and begin. So this story time took place in, I would say, 11th grade. This was 2-3 years ago. It was my junior year in high school. I was into DLs, but then again, I wasn't into DLs. You know, I was really not looking for a relationship. Like my freshman year, me and this boy was talking and he really fucked me over, and I don't like that. My junior year, that's when I was getting into them. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to start, you know, exploring. You know how they say there's plenty of fish in the sea? Yeah, I went exploring for DLs. So my junior year, me and my ex-friend, we was kind of close, kind of not close, but then again, we was close at the beginning. But then again, we wasn't close, you know? That type of friend who you talk to here and there, but y'all not really like talking every day. Yeah, that's the type of friend I had. And so her boyfriend at the time didn't like how me and her was close. So that's when I was like, baby, you can really, it's kind of like the bullying you, but he really like you, you know? Yeah, that's how it turned out. So he was like, nah, I don't want you around him, blah, blah, blah. So he basically pushed me away from her. They were going out, but then again, they wasn't going out. He just didn't like how they was in a talking stage, and he didn't like how me and her was close, because the girls always like twerk on me, give me hugs, kiss me, all that, because I'm too much Rob. Like, what do you expect from the girls? Like, he didn't like that, so he kind of like pushed me and her to like not become friends, blah, blah, blah. But meantime, he was still trying to, I don't know. Me and her was still talking, but not like, you know, boom, boom, boom. So that's when me and her came to a point like we wasn't talking and stuff like that. So I found out they like, her and the boy was not, you know, talking anymore. So he started like trying to talk to my other friend, which is like a close friend of mine. Like, I be at her house all the time. We do everything together, and that's really my girl and stuff like that. Everybody be trying to talk to her, do things with her, but we're not gonna get into it. I was going to her phone one day, and I was shocked when I seen him. So I'm like, girl, what do you and this boy got going on? We're gonna call him the Deshaun. So what do you and Deshaun got going on? She was like, oh no, he just trying to do things with me, and I don't really like him because, you know, blah, blah, blah. He went with our friend. Well, that wasn't her friend, but it was a friend of mine, and she was just showing loyalty, blah, 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 and that's a real girl. But I'm like, oh, me are not cool no more, blah, blah, blah. She stopped talking to me because her boyfriend did, but now that I found out that they wasn't, I'm like, you can do whatever you want. So boom, my friend, we gonna call her Megan. So Megan, I told Megan to text Deshaun, so boom, they started texting, and bitch, they started sending news back and forth to each other. Around the time me and Deshaun, we wasn't talking. Like I said, we don't have each other, no social media no more, because like he was just doing the most dumbish ever, and that really pissed me off. So Megan and Deshaun sending pictures back and forth, you know, nudes. And like I said, me and Megan was close, so we were sending each other messages, other DLs who I was talking to, stuff like that. And it was just like, yeah, it was like my best friend, but then again, it wasn't my best friend. Like, she saw my body parts, I saw her body parts, and we were just sending news like each other. We was like, is this cute to send to so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. So boom, tell me why this gonna send him a video of me, TOOMUCHROB, this masterpiece, but it was a video of me and somebody else. doing something. Tell me why she gonna send it to him. And he was like, that's not you. And so she called me and said, I accidentally see this video, blah, blah. I was so mad. I get mad when she sent that video. But the DLs be coming my way. They be, you know. But that's when she told me she's sorry, blah, blah, blah. He like, that's not you. Who is that? He was kept asking her, who is that? And she finally told him. He was like, that is not Robert. What the fuck? Oh my God. First he was like, don't be sending me that. Then boom. I get Deshaun added you as a friend. So I'm like, what do he want? I'm not texting him back, none of that. So this is when Snapchat has subscriptions and all that. So I guess I was in his subscription. He gonna text me and was like, yo. And I did the slide method thing where you slide it a little bit and you see, and I didn't open it. So I would just ignore him for about a week. And so that's when I had finally looked and it said, added you by search. This boy gonna say, I saw you in quick ass, so I added you. First of all, you're lying, and I know everything that happened. I know the times, all of that. You added me 20 minutes after she told you that it was me. Like, I was putting two and two together. Like, I'm not dumb. That's when my friend, she was not trying to link with him and stuff like that. And Megan, she was just over him. She did not want no parts to him or none of that. I told y'all, this boy really, he was bullying me, trying to take my friends away from me. And me and Megan wasn't going for it. That's why she really wasn't talking to him, because she thought he was gonna like break us apart. So boom. We go to Frankie's one night. Frankie's is like a fun park with drop zone, go-karts, all that. We go to Frankie's. It's me, Megan, this other girl from her school, and no, it's two girls from her school. Then we saw some other people that we knew there, so we all hung out at Frankie's. So then we see the boys, and he's there. I'm guessing, I don't know how he knew we was there, or I didn't even know that he was going to be there. Nobody knew he was going to be there. So other boys who he was with, we knew, and of course, because we all go to the same school. And so that's when the boys who he was with, I knew about 3 of them, 3 or 2, but I only talked to 2 of them. And because I'm cool with the straights love me. Like, the straights be trying to, you know, make me put them on with the girls, and I really don't be doing it, because some of them I be wanting, and I ain't about to have my friend going out with you and I really want you on the low, and that's not a good friend. So I don't be doing that. So that's when, I'm not telling y'all what sport he played. I'm not doing none of that, because it's kind of gonna give it away, but then again, it's not gonna give it away. But then again, I still don't wanna, yeah. But yeah, we saw them at Frankie's. The boys was kicking it. We dapping each other up, giving each other, like, you know, they giving the girls hugs or whatever. So boom, 2 of the boys was talking to 2 of the girls in the group. That's when I found out that the girls told them to come, and then they invited more friends. So yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Deshaun looked good that night. So I'm like, yeah, when I get home, I'm texting him. I'm doing everything that I can to link with this nigga, because he was fine. Like, he was giving me very much. I texted him that night, and I was like, what you doing, blah, blah. They was like, they smoking, and yeah, they was trying to look for moves afterwards, but we was already home, and we was not coming out, so no. Yeah. Like I said, I was feeling the vibe at Frankie's. I'm like, yes. As we're talking on Snap or whatever, because that's what I like to text the DLs on, because in messages, it's gonna save, and I don't want them to be saved. So on Snapchat, he telling me about the video that my friend sent. He was like, oh, so you TG. I'm like, what the hell is a TG? I'm like, huh? What is a TG? I didn't know what a TG was, and then that's when he said a throat go. A throat go? Really? So that's when he gave me the number, and I'm texting him with his number. So boom, I put a picture of what he said on iMatches. He wanted me to send the video again, but I'm like, not on iMatches, because he's gonna save. I don't know if he's trying to put it in their group chats y'all got, because the sports be having group chats and stuff. And he was like, man, I don't expose, blah, blah. Y'all see on the screen. We back texting on Snapchat, and we started sending pictures and stuff back to each other. I didn't know this was going to go this way, y'all, but then again, I did, and I was ready for whatever was coming. We're trying to come up with a day. I already know how DLs move, so we're trying to come up with a day to link or whatever, And he want to do it at school. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing at school. Last time I did something at school, it was just, no, I'm not doing that. So I'm like, we're not doing it in school. So y'all, he convinced me to do something at school, but we didn't do nothing at school. We just met. So it was like after I had track practice and stuff, because around the time it was indoor track and I had track practice. So after track practice, I had met him at this classroom upstairs in my building, and we were just talking, and I don't know, I was catching feelings, but I'm like, I can't catch feelings because this is a DL. I know I can't post pictures and stuff like that. Y'all know that Summer Walker song? Taking pictures, you know how we can post. I'm in a moment. I'm thinking like, don't catch feelings, don't do none of this, because I will be wanting to take pictures with him knowing I can't post him because he a DL, and everybody gonna look at him like, what the you what? Yeah. So yeah, so I'm like, don't catch feelings. So I didn't catch feelings. So boom, I go back to the regular old Rob and living my life. So back to when we was meeting, and I told my grandma that my friend mom would take me home, but I really had got an Uber home. So that Saturday I had a track meet. On Saturday, the Saturday track meets, it's like the small track meets. And if it's like only one school we going against on Saturday, then we probably gonna be done around 1 p.m., 2 p.m. We back to the school around 4 or something. And I text him, I'm like, what you doing? He said, home alone. So boom, I hit him up. I'm like, okay, I'm coming over. So boom, he's like, okay. So boom, I got an Uber to his house. It was only $8, period, don't play. It wasn't expensive because we're paying over $10 for an Uber ride. Me. Let me stop. So that's when I text my grandma. I said my friend mom is gonna bring me home, and she said, okay, don't be all night. So boom, at his house, we kissed or whatever, and I'm starting to catch feelings, but then again my mom like, don't catch feelings, but then again I am catching feelings. So I'm like, oh my god, this is really, I can't believe I'm with him. Like, y'all, if I show y'all a picture of this, y'all gonna be like, what? That day, I was really skipping practice for him, doing this for him, like he was my man. And it was kind of feeling good at the moment, but then that's when I started realizing I need to stay focused. I need to start focusing on my 18th birthday, focus on colleges looking at me for track, all that. So that's when I had calmed down from him and I stopped texting him. And so I get back on track with my track stuff, my track meets and all that, my college stuff, because I have to apply. Well, I already had applied to college and stuff. So, and I was ready for my 18th, and boom, Corona came. Like, psych, baby, you ain't going nowhere. She extended my spring break, but baby, I don't have track meets. I was ready to pull a 48, 49 in that 400. I was ready to go all out, get drunk for my 18th birthday. I was ready to stun on these hoes for prom. I was ready to walk across that stage and do my little dance. The whole crowd, that whole stadium was about to scream my name, be happy. Corona messed that up for me, y'all. I was so ready, but baby, we was outside in June, honey. Baby, in June, we was back outside. No, the state Texas, they was never inside. Like, they was partying in April. They like, Corona who? Only Corona they know it's a dream. Me and him not talking, y'all, and got me a car in August, and I had posted about it. And around the time I was working at Amazon, and I was really talking to him and this college boy at the same time. And so that's when I had told him that I got a car, and we did it in the car, and it was a fun time. The windows was foggy. I was scared, but then again, I'm going, the chairs was pushed up. And he was about to be my first thing in my car. I was not thinking with nobody else if it wasn't him, because he looked good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he looked good. My friend, I had posted on my spam page. Follow my spam page at It's TOOMUCHROB. That's behind the scenes of everything I'm doing. So yeah, I posted the windows on my story, and my friend was like, you either smoking or... I had a great time with him that time. But fast forward, we linked probably one time that last year, and then this year, like I said, we wasn't really talking, but starting in March of this year, baby, well, that's when we started back, and it was a good, baby, when I tell you, this boy, he put it down every time. I be so ready to be like, you're mine, nobody else, I don't care what nobody say, we go out, but I can't do that. I said, we still talk here and there, we don't talk every day. Like I said, I have other boys I be texting, linking with, doing, y'all, on my birthday, he put it down, it was him. Last weekend that just passed is currently Wednesday. Saturday, I was just with him. It was class of 2021 graduation festivities, and we all had got a room at this hotel. It was like 10 rooms there, and my room was the low-key room because me and him was going to do things, and we did do things. It was so packed at Homewoods. We were just around having fun. It was just so freaking fun. But that's going to be the end of this video. If you want more story times, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. Follow me on my social media at TOOMUCHROB. And guess what, y'all? I'm going to see you on my next video. Peace.
I just shot my shot at this little
Fine, wonderful, succulent,
What Megan
lovable,
say?
edible,
Hold up.
chocolate.
Girl, I will wobble, you gobble, you take you up, Bobby.